Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Just waiting for people to hop in. Hello, hello. Welcome to welcome to our show. Welcome to Digital Business Daily. My name is Jonathan Francis Po. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, a full-time registered nurse and a successful entrepreneur. Yeah, just waiting for people to hop in. And I'm the only one here today, guys. It's Friday. Life happens, and a lot of my a lot of sorry guys, reading messages. A lot of my my friends, my colleagues are working, either working or busy with life. Anyway, let me just answer this. Yan po eh, habang nag-go live tayo eh, di ba? We're answering the business. So, um, the title of the show today is called "The 7S to Success." I got this topic from one of the people that I'm following in the Philippines. He's a successful one of the successful entrepreneur. His name is MJ Lopez. Ayan. Diniscuss niya po to a while back. I just came across an episode of his podcast. Yun. Ito po, I'm giving credit to MJ Lopez, Sir MJ Lopez, because of this topic that I'm going to tackle. Hello, watcher. Thanks for watching. Anyway, 7S to success. Alam po naman natin na there are a lot of us who wants to start something, who wants to start. Thanks, Grace. Heart agad. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Who wants to start something but hindi po nila alam if they're going to be successful, or and this is my favorite for those who are actually messaging me and asking about the business, and then sinasabi po nila na um, is it guarantee for me to succeed doing that business? Guys, wala pong guarantee. Wala pong guarantee, does not exist. The only guarantee na meron po tayo is time will pass us by. Ayan, di ba? Kasi there's no guarantee in life. So, going back to the topic, the 7S to success. Number one, kasi importante po to in order for us to reach our goal. Kasi hindi po natin marireach yung ultimate goal po natin to be successful if we don't break it down into these important topics. Okay, number one, self-awareness. Yan. Coach John, ano ba yung ibig sabihin yan? Self-awareness. Okay. As an entrepreneur, you need to know, you need to identify your strength and your weaknesses. Kasi, okay, you focus on learning, you focus your energy on your weaknesses while polishing your strength. Let me tell you about that. And you have to be honest. You have to be honest on with yourself na weakness ko to, 'di ba? Weakness ko 'to, and kailangan kong i-focus yung energy ko dito. So, yung parang if you cannot improve something, yung mga bagay na dinideny mo na weakness ka, if that ever makes sense. Yung parang, oh, magaling na akong mag-go live, magaling na akong makiusap sa mga tao, magaling na akong mag-guide ng mga tao. Pero in reality, hindi mo naman ginagawa. So, paano mo sasabi na magaling ka, 'di ba? For example, um, in the beginning of your 'di ba? In the beginning of your journey as a business owner, self-awareness, katulad ng sinabi ko, is number one. So, kunyari, weakness mong time management. Identify that. Write it down on a piece of paper. This is my number one weakness. Time management. Um, I procrastinate. Procrastination, yan mga yan. Sabihin na lang natin tatlo. Time management, procrastination, and losing focus. Related lahat yan. Those are your weaknesses. So, yung may tinatawag na 80-20 na tinatawag. 80% you focus on your weakness, 20% you do you polish your strength. Anong mga strength mo? You're a very good speaker. You do this go live really well. What else? You can communicate effectively. Sabihin na lang natin. So you don't have to spend a lot of time doing improving your strength. You're just polishing it, diba? Because all your energy must go to the weaknesses that you identified. Yun ang self-awareness, okay? Whew. Hello for the watchers. Thanks guys for watching. The 7S to success. Okay, number 2, self-belief. Ayan. Madami po sa atin na we have limiting belief, we have self-doubt, we have yung mga comparison, comparing ourselves to others, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So you must believe in the process. You must believe in yourself, in your ability before all the results shows up. Bakit? Di ba? Bakit ganun? The universe always present us na hindi natin alam. Right? See, God is already God also already program our success date. Remember that. But you just have to believe na darating siya. Hindi yung nag-uumpisa ka pa lang sa business mo, sabihin mo, ay naku, hindi ko kaya. Hindi ko na to kaya, you know. Hindi ko siya kaya, I'm too busy, ang dami mo ng result. I mean, not result, ang dami mo ng excuses. You haven't done the process, you haven't gone through your journey. Madami ka ng self-doubt, parang self-incrimination ng tawag dyan di ba? So, number 2, like what I said, self-belief. Oh, hello! Thanks for watching from Surrey. Oh my goodness. Kamusta po? Salamat for watching. I hope you're learning from this, okay? Number 1 is self-awareness. Number 2 is self-belief. Kasi your confidence will start to grow inside over time. Hindi yan mangyayari overnight. It's over time. And it's through repetitive action. Diba? Doon ka na kunyari, I remember, I started doing Go Live when I started the business about 3.5 years ago. The very first time that I did Go Live, I was like this, looking away on my phone while walking. I think it's like a pathway. Dinap off ko yung kotse ko for repair. So just doing Go Live. My thoughts were all over the place. I couldn't speak straight. I did not make sense. So, but the thing is, I had self-belief na I'm gonna improve on this. So I kept doing it every single day. That first month, I think, wala lang yung kwentuhan. There's no specific topic. Sometimes I did, pero I kept on going. And then after that, I met Grace. I don't know if Grace is watching. We started doing our Go Live, our show. It started off as a afternoon talk. Every 3 p.m., we do 10-15 minutes of Go Live. Kept on going. And that evolved into this show, which is Digital Business Daily. This show has been going on for 3 years. More than 3 years, I think. So, yung self-belief na magsasucceed ka is through repetitive action. It's not overnight, it's not overnight na ganun lang, di ba? If, kunyari, I started, I gave this example the other night. If you want to be good in nursing, you have to go through training. You have to go through the process. You have to go through intensive no sleep nights. Di ba? Parang ganun. And just like our business, you're not going to be an effective marketer if you don't run your ads, if you don't reply your inquirers to your inquirers, you don't do Go Lives, you don't do the business period, and you do not actually know what you're offering the people. Everybody can offer a plastic bag, a plastic cup, a paper bag, whatever it is you're offering. Everybody can offer cleanups, whatever it is. But the thing is, what makes you stand out? That falls under branding. what makes you stand out is your brand, 'di ba? Madami na pong ano eh, madami na pong gumagawa nito sa buong internet. Madami na. But what makes us stand out is our story. What are we telling the people? If we can communicate with them, kung makaka-relate sila sa'yo, that's the best part. Kasi may confidence ka na eh. Bumalik tayo sa self-belief, di ba? You built your self-confidence that you understand what you're doing. So those are for those of the people that actually looking for a mentor, a guide, kasi minsan for those people who don't know how to run a digital business, they're looking for somebody na talaga makakatulong sa kanila. And that's the important part. If you believe that you can do it, you will succeed, di ba? Kasi remember this, guys. Thanks for the 4 watchers. Thanks for the heart. Thank you, thank you. I'm looking at my notes. Belief is built. Remember that self-belief is built after action and not before, diba? Kasi we go through it, we experience it, and then we start believing that we can. So self-belief doesn't start, but it always shows after taking action. So for those of you who are waiting still, guys, 2026 na po, take action. Kasi nothing will change if you don't take action. That's your very first step. Okay? Okay. Whew, number 2 pa lang po tayo. It's already 12 minutes. Number 3. These are the 7S. Let's review. Number 1 is self-awareness. Number 2 is self-belief. Okay? Now, number 3. This is important. Self-discipline. Kasi a good example. You're supposed to you do your time blocking. Time blocking, guys, is when you assign a certain time at night or a certain time of the day where you do your business, and nothing can disturb you, within that time range, 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever it is. But I'm guilty enough but that sometimes, excuse me, wala po akong self-discipline. I end up grabbing my phone instead of writing my contents, instead of managing my business, answering inquiries. I'll grab my phone and I start scrolling. Yun na, nawala na yung oras ko. I miss 30 minutes, I miss 1 hour. Or minsan, if I get too busy, nandiyan na po yung manya na habit ng mga Pilipino. Yan, di ba? So, let's talk about self-discipline. Discipline beats motivation all day. Kasi kung disiplinado kang, you are very specific with your time, you will do the time. You don't need motivation na, uy, gawin mo yan, kailangan mo yan. Kung talagang disiplinado ka, you must, you need to. Yan ang importante. So do the work even though you're tired, you're feeling. Kasi minsan, I come from work, I'm exhausted, I still do my business, right? Importante po yan. So, even though you're tired, show up tired, show up exhausted, show up stressed. Kasi yung mga small steps na yan, it will accumulate at the end of your journey. It will accumulate in order for you to get closer to your goal. Importante po yan. Kasi small daily action, it will parang I think I posted this today. Was it today? The snowball effect. Okay, the snowball effect. I think to kay shout out to Tony Robbins. And basta isa sa mga the snowball effect. One single action, you will start the ball, a very small ball, snowball, start roll, right? Downhill. And your continuous action will turn that small ball into a massive snowball, a massive entity. So, yun lang po ang explanation nun. The more consistent and the more you have self-discipline, you will do the task every single day. At kung meron po dapat gawin, katulad po nito, it's Friday night, I'm the only one here, and I have a goal to reach a certain level in my business by the end of this year, and I'm doing go live even though it's late, and I'm providing you guys some parang learnings talaga na hindi lang po uh, mag-just go live and talk story, di ba? I'm providing some learning. Thanks for watchers. Thanks, guys. So, self-discipline and is important. Ito naman, ito related din to eh. The number 4S. Number 4S. So let's review. Number 1 is self-awareness. You need to know your strength and your weaknesses. Number 2 is self-belief. You need to believe in yourself that you can do the task that you need to do. Number 3 is self-discipline. Maging disiplinado po tayo. Kasi sometimes if we don't have the discipline, we won't be able to finish the task. Number 4S to success, sacrifice. Yeah. You cannot have new results. You cannot have new results with old habits. What do I mean by that? Kasi people want success without giving anything up. Okay, your favorite show. It turns on at the same time you're doing your time blocking, but you prioritize. Sometimes, hi Olympia, thanks for watching. Thanks. Maybe we want change. Few build the habits to support it. Thanks. Thank you very much for watching. Um, where was I? Sorry. Some people want success without giving up. Without giving up anything, right? Some our old habits. Remember what I said earlier. You cannot have new results with old habits. So you end up watching your favorite show in your own time blocking. Within that range. So sometimes, we're so tired, we're so relaxed. It's not our priority. We end up sitting on the couch watching TV, and our task for that night is not done. Right? Hi, Jackie. Thanks for watching too. So short. You remember this is the fourth S. So short-term sacrifice creates a long-term results. You sacrifice now, and then the results will come. I was watching this successful entrepreneur. I don't know which one. I think one of the podcasts that I listen to, not watch but listen. And then she said something about especially young entrepreneurs, they keep on telling themselves, I deserve this, I deserve this, deserve. Okay, people needs to understand that you do deserve it, but there is a thing called delayed gratification. Delayed gratification means collect all the deserve that you want at the end when you get to that goal. Because if you keep on, for example, you earn something, right? You hit a certain uh, level of your business, and then because that was your initial goal, you stop doing it because you're already there. You think that, oh, I'm successful. No, you're not, because that's the beginning, just the beginning. That's the first step towards that ladder. That's why I have a ladder here, guys. It symbolizes, it symbolizes the success of the business this year. So that delayed gratification, just remember that, because we can all be, we can all have all the glory, all the rewards at the end, not the beginning. Because if you can start collecting the beginning, you're not going to be finished. Okay, just put that in mind. And every level that you reach, how can I say it, requires a price. Remember the topic, the fourth S is sacrifice. For example, in order for me to get into the first level of my business, I need to create a very powerful advertisement, right? If that works, I will get into. So okay, sorry. um, I will need to create a powerful advertisement, which means I will give up maybe 30 minutes less or an hour less of my sleep at night, because this is my time that I work the business. maybe I will need to purchase like a subscription in order for me to create all of this effective advertisement, something like that, right? Something has to give on each level. When I get to that level, I need to sacrifice more in order for me to reach my next goal, which means I need to connect with more people. I need to train them. I'm giving now I'm giving my time to train those other people, right? So if I start doing that, maybe I have less sleep, still less sleep, but it's okay because I'm building something, and building something takes time, and it's not a. I always use this comparison. It's not like an instant noodle that when you feel hungry, you just throw it in the microwave and then you eat. But the question is, are you gonna be full? Are you gonna be satisfied with that result? No, it's not a quick thing, right? Everything needs to be simmered, right? It needs to be slow cooked in order for you to quench that thirst or whatever it is. Because just remember also, guys, people want success, and it's more enjoyable, it's more fruitful, it's more satisfying if you every single effort that you give is you give your 110%. It's like going through nursing school again. Jeez, man. Nursing school. It's I honestly I cried when I graduated because all the sacrifices, all the no sleep while studying, especially studying for the NCLEX. I remember, guys, working full time as a student. In between, I remember this. I said this to one of my go lives, sitting in the sofa, just relaxing, having a cup of coffee. I fell asleep without spilling the coffee. And then I spilled the coffee when I realized I'm still holding the cup. That's what you call sacrifice. Okay, so we just to review. Number one, we talked about self-awareness, knowing your strength and your weaknesses. Self-belief is the number two. You need to believe that you can do the task or do the business, right? Self-discipline is the number three, because you need to be consistent enough to create results. Number four, sacrifice. Every single step of your business, every single stage needs, you have to give up something for to get to that point. Okay. Okay. Number five is the fifth S is called strategy. Think about that one. Effort without direction leads to burnout. Make sense? In the beginning of my business, it's the same thing. I started doing this. Oh yeah, I'm showing the effort. I'm doing all the work, but no result. Why? Because I was scattered all over the place. Instead of just focusing on one task and perfecting that task, I was doing a fraction of this, a fraction of that, a part of this, a little bit of that. So basically, I'm not doing anything if I can't focus anything. So, and also the great thing about our business, we have a blueprint. Okay, we already have a blueprint that everyone is using from the day it was provided for us, and a lot of people, a lot of business owners, a lot of families already have found success using this blueprint. So we will provide that for you when you do take that action. So going back to strategy, we you have to create something um, that other people can duplicate. Okay, that's your strategy. um, the great thing about our business, like what I said, we do have a blueprint, and our way of doing the business, guys, it's it's easy to duplicate. Okay, when I saw my mentor's video, the way she was doing the business in the beginning of my business, I was doing the same thing, and so it's like a snowball effect. Going back to that, so I'm just copying what she did, and she copied the way her mentor and coach did, and so on and so forth. So that boils down into that blueprint that I'm talking about, right? So other businesses, you still have to figure out your products and services. You still have to figure out how to do the businesses, and if you have a mentor or a coach. But here, these are all provided for you. Okay, all right, and importantly, I always hear this, especially in our community, which I love. Um, do not reinvent the wheel because the wheel is already working. It's true. It's true because why would you reinvent? It's a waste of your effort. It's a waste of time, and you're not doing your future business partners, future inquirers, any favor because it's already working. It's already will be provided to them. Why reinvent, right? Okay. Whew. So I'm 26 minutes, guys. Okay, so we talked about the 5S. The last one was strategy, importantly. Number 6, this is important, very important actually, is your support system, accountability partners. You can only go so far on your own, but you will go very far with someone else, right, alongside with you. That's the reason why other businesses fail, because they can start you off. I've been to some, I've been to like a couple of other businesses that I will not mention, where they can start you off in the beginning, but you will have to pay extra to talk to a coach or a mentor. It's like that does not make sense because why would I pay something that I'm already part of? That's the beauty of our community. Your assigned coach and your assigned mentor, you have access to them. Of course, you have to respectively give the time that they need to be away from the business, right? So just you can message them and then you can message them 24/7, and it depends when they're going to reply or not. So you have that access, and the great thing about it, like what it says, support system, that environment shapes your behavior. What do I mean by that? If you have it if you review this afterwards, the 7 S's, they are all connected. Okay, let me explain. Okay, it says over here, environment shapes your behavior. If you know you have the support that you need to be successful, you will build confidence. Okay, it goes around. You will build confidence, and after that, you will create self-discipline because you know you don't want to upset all those people that are actually giving their time to teach you, right? And then you gotta start having self-belief. See, everything goes back, and then when you start believing in yourself, you start uh, sacrificing, extra. Then you will create your own strategy. Maybe you become a coach like me, right? So it correlates, right? So support system is very important, and you cannot just pick oh, this random person. We tried that. I tried that personally, and it does not work. You need to connect with those people who have the same passion as you, the same mindset as you, and and maybe better than you. Sorry. You need to connect with those people who actually walk the path that you want to walk. You know what I mean? So you need to connect with people who already experience what you want in order for them to guide you, in order for you to replicate what they're doing. Right? Okay. Whew. All right. The last one is called sustainability. Okay. Success isn't about speed. I'm guilty about that. It's about your staying power. Sustain. Um, Early on in my journey, excuse me, early on in my journey, I kept on comparing myself to others. That's one of my biggest weaknesses that I have, which I'm still, once in a while it keeps on coming back, but now I know how to turn it off. like just like that. Before, I used to dwell on it. You know, I keep on saying, how come other people are doing it? We're actually doing the same, giving the same effort, but they're getting success and they are succeeding in their business. But why am I not seeing results? I know some of you guys experience this. Be honest, it's the most common thing, right? But as I became an experienced mentor and a coach in the business, I realized that it's not about speed, you know, it's about consistency. It's about not giving up. It's about every single day, even though you don't feel like doing it, you still do it. Even though you're so tired, you probably have the flu and you're still posting, right? Oh, so much nuggets, coach. Thank you so much. Thanks for. Well, I'm glad that you stayed and you're learning something. Um, it's all about clinging on that why. We always go back to that. What is your why? So never give up on that why. You know, and then just go back to that. If you feel, if you some nights, some days, you don't feel like doing anything, just go back to that why. Is it worth watching 4 hours of sports? That's me, guys. Is it worth 4 hours of watching sports and not replying to my inquiries on time? Right? That's the best part about our business, guys. It's all about automation. I already set up a program for my inquiries to get reply from me. That means they are being acknowledged by me. For a person that's looking for a mentor in the and starting a business, and I want to be, you know, acknowledged that someone actually is answering my questions. So that's the important thing. Is in this business is called automation. So what else am I missing here? Um, Consistency versus intensity. That's if you're consistent enough, you can. Okay, a great story is the, correct me if I'm wrong, comment down below, guys. It's the story about the rabbit and the turtle. We all know that story, right? So who won is of course the turtle, because the rabbit kept on going all over the place, going this and that, but he didn't finish because he was cocky enough to do something else, right? But the turtle itself, or the tortoise, finish his journey, because he was, even though he's quiet, even though he's slow, he was consistent every single breath that he took, right? What's Olympia? She said, in your journey to becoming the new you can be inspired by, but comparing yourself is the quickest way. Yes, know your why exactly. Thank you, Olympia. I've been asking for us to collab one day. Let's do it this 2026, okay? Then I think we're gonna have a great conversation. So, guys, thank you. It's 33 minutes, just talking nonstop. Thank you, guys. I'm losing my voice. Thank you. I hope, hopefully, this three. I mean, this three. The seven S to success. Giving credit to MJ Lopez. And for those of you who don't know him, he is a student of Tony Robbins. So he's very and other entrepreneurs. And yeah, if you guys want to follow him, yeah, please do so because it's really good. Or just follow me. Just kidding. All right, let me leave you with this one. Missing one S in the seven S to success weakens the whole system. If you can do all of them and you're missing one, it's not gonna work. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect on each S that you do. It has to be done consistently. All right, we all can dream the big dream. We all can flex success, brand new cars, brand new house, brand new boats, vacations, out of the country. But the real success is not by flexing. The real success is extending your arm, your hand to those who actually wants to run a business, who's been looking for a value. Do you have that? You know, are you offering value to other people? Are you offering help to other people? If you do, congrats. But if you're not and you're just flexing, change your change the way you do it, because at the end of the day, guys, it's all about helping, and all the blessings will come after that. Once again, thank you for watching Digital Business Daily. For those of you who actually are looking for someone like a group, our show is open to those people who wants to collab with us or wants to consistently do go live. And we do, within the group, we do share strategies and all of other stuff. Okay. And thanks for watching, and maybe I will be back tomorrow. It's the weekend, guys. And thank you for those of you who took action, who inquired about the business today. And thank you for the watchers. Let me give you guys a shout out. Thank you to Daxi, to Olympia, to Jackie, and to Robert, and to those who are inquired today. Wow, I'm really losing my voice now. Uh, Give me a second, guys. Thank you to Ate Lota. She's in the Philippines now. Thank you to Wilma, to Aldrin, to Rosario, to Annabelle, to Mar. Mar is the one that actually messaged me today. And to Benitu, she's from Las Vegas. Messaged me back. And to Tuilin, uh, Gerald, and Noah. There you go. Okay, I'm not gonna go through every single one, but thank you guys for all the support, for your continuous support to our show and to myself as a business owner. And thank you for the ideas that you keep on giving me. And I promise you guys, hopefully, when I do go live again, on my own, I can bring you guys some meat, a meaty topic that we can talk about. All right, guys, and also, what I also wanna thanks give a thanks to my own accountability partners. Thank you guys for being there. All right, thank you guys, and hopefully you guys have a nice weekend. And thank you for the support. Bye, guys. Signing off.